starch is resistant to tearing or rotting. Here are the real advantages of the tube. The fabric can withstand the roughest weather and water. The tube increases buoyancy and stability. The soft air-filled sides allow the crew close contact with people and other boats in the water. So, just how sturdy is this tube?
The natural reaction is to pound on it, like this. You know, if I took a knife and I just put it right through here, could I sink this boat?
No. One of the biggest benefits to having a rib is you have a tube that has 7 different chambers all the way around it too. So if you actually did have the off chance of puncturing the tube, you wouldn't lose the entire air holding ability.
How do you prevent one of the chambers from going down?
Well, the first thing to prevent a chamber from going down from an impact is we've installed pressure relief valves into the boat. As soon as you get that impact, that buildup of pressure goes through this relief valve right here. It's a one-way valve. Won't let air in, but it will let air out.
That seems contrary to the mission because you're trying to keep these inflated, but you're actually allowing these to be deflated.
By deflating the tube on occasion, you are actually protecting the tube and you're keeping more air in.
Before the tube can be attached, workers have to sand and clean it to make sure there's no rough spots.
So the question is, how do we get our tube to stick to our boat? We do it with this, pea soup.
What looks a little like pea soup is actually a kind of high-powered glue that will begin to dry immediately, so we have to apply it in a hurry.
This is glue on steroids. Did you guys do this area right here? Okay, I'll go back and do this area over here. All right, should we put that tube on? Yeah, let's do it.
My turn to apply the tube with Director of Operations Matt Provenzano.
Okay, the way this is going to work is we're going to bond the hull and the tube together. These two guys are our head tubers.
All right.
They've stuck several hundred of these in the last few years.
You guys know what you're doing then.
They're going to direct, and our muscles behind the operation is this guy named Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah. What happens if I make a mistake here?
Well, if you make a mistake, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the tube back up, we'll reactivate the glue, re-stick it on our line.
And you know what else I do?
What's that?
Fire Jeff. We need him?
We need him.
Okay. Jeff, let's get on our tubes. So we're going to do this with the tube.
You got it.
Flip it like
Flip
this.
it. Roger that.
All right, I'll just hang out over here then. Jeff, flip that tube. Okay. Seriously, do you need me to do anything?
Yeah, just lift that up.
Okay.
Walk it over towards me.
Yes.
You should probably have a guy in the middle.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, it's just like flipping your tube at home.
That's right.
It takes a team of about 5 people to make sure the tube sits just right on the gusset.
And they'll also tell you to move them back.
Up. Out. I want to do this the right way the first time. Tell me when to lower. Up.
Come up.
Come out.
And finally, the tube is aligned, and we're ready for the next step, making sure the tube will stay in place permanently.
So basically what we want to do now is apply weight down the entire system.
And what is that weight that you put on there?
Bodies.
So is this? So the technology has become very advanced over the years in getting the tube to stick to the boat. Have you guys just not come around to creating a machine that would do this, or is this, there's just no substitute for dropping your ass on the tube?
Because Ribcraft produces boats of so many different shapes and sizes, they say that people are a better fit for this job than machines.
Oh, man. So it's part boat building, part rodeo.
Finally, the boat needs a few last key components before it's ready to go. Workers put in the seats, add the driver's station, and hook up the wiring. Then everything is fine-tuned and our rib craft is done.
All right, gentlemen, let's put this boat in the water, shall we?
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
And what better way to prove that a rigid inflatable boat is ready for action than this? Racing out over the open water, just like you would on a real-life rescue mission.